What is up, boys? I've been up the whole day because sleeping is so impossible. Went to the gym, came back from the gym, cooked. I have a little message for you, boys. I was having this argument with my girlfriend because she's Christian, but like me, she does things that are questionable. She and her family also honor their ancestors. I know a lot of families do this, especially African families in this country. So I'm not here to criticize anybody, but for me, it's not something that I would do. I reminded her that, what does Jesus say about God? He's the way, the truth, and the life. No one goes to the Father except through Him. Not through our ancestors, our acts, or anything, but through Jesus. I was just trying to convey that little message to her. You can't be married to somebody who isn't Christian if you are Christian. And if that person claims to be Christian but does a lot of mistakes, it's pretty much the family culture and tradition, and you're thinking about marrying that person, it's just not going to work. It's just going to drag you away from God, like it dragged Solomon away from God. And he started to worship the false gods. Let's talk about Molech for a little bit, because we know Molech as the guy where you sacrifice your children to Molech. What does that mean exactly? Because Molech is a false god. If anything, he's a demon. Oh, he's not real, he's made up. I was watching this video where this guy was talking about the fact that people like the Ammonites could hide certain acts, such as having kids with people you're not married to, and the way they would hide these acts is by killing the child, so essentially aborting the pregnancy. And then I just realized at that moment, because it had been bothering me for a while, so I realized that if I gave a girl the abortion pill, it's essentially that detestable act of sacrificing to Molech. Detestable to God. God doesn't like that. I had to slow down just now because there's gravel on this road. Fucking hell, man. Here we go again. I'm so sorry. I've never done an abortion, but even if I've never done an abortion, I think buying the morning after pill is the same thing. Now I can argue to protect myself and say it's not the same thing. I can do that and use semantics and definitions of what a child is. It's just a zygote, it doesn't really count, and so on and so forth. But let's just go to the gas station. I want to get an energy drink. But the truth is that it honestly, the way it was explained in this video, I'll put up a link, or I'll put up a screenshot of the video in this video. I'll figure out how to do that, but it's kind of the same thing. So whenever I've had to buy the morning after pill for them, which is a lot of times, I was essentially sacrificing my kids to Molech. It's pretty messed up to think about, but it does make sense, and it's detestable. So anyways, like I was saying, man, if buying those morning after pills is pretty much sacrificing your own children to Molech, because like Solomon, you're trying to hide the fact that you've had these affairs, and you're trying to hide the shame. That's my message for today. Now, alright, boys, it is time. I was praying that we work together. like going fast if I see slime and sewage. We go slow. So I guess they still haven't fixed whatever the issue is. I'm just getting lost in my thoughts, bro. I'm trying to think and remember what I wanted to talk about. Maybe I was sharing too much. It's cool.